Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 2. As with the whole of 4 is now united in aim, we started our scouting of the world once again with things to clear up. Starting with Ymir, we finished off the snowboarding courses, witnessing an event between Rean and his parents where they promised to reveal more about his ancestry before catching our final fish and facing off against the Sasquatch. Now we check out the Courageous once more.
I just hope I'll be able to perform my best during this operation. Maybe I should go and get some training in to be ready just in case. Hey, CEO! Do a little hawk talk, guys. Hawk talk. I guess you could call it that. He came to wish us well today. I'm really glad he did too. This time we really can't afford to lose, and it's not going to be easy. I mean, you could say we're about to save the father of the nation, in a sense. And that's to say nothing of Makis' father or your sister. There's a lot at stake here. You can say that again. Still, when we work together, there's nothing that can stop us. And knowing that we've got you with us puts us all at ease. Well, now that you're singling me out, I have to be careful not to let you down. I'm no Brigadier General Bardius, and I'm not exactly on the level of the ancient warriors of Nord, but I'll damn well try. Good old Zio. Scree. Hey, Celestin. Master Patrick has left no room for doubt that he will stand with his friends against the Noble Alliance, and this is with the full knowledge that his father is a member of said alliance. The young master is finally standing on his own 2 feet. Perhaps it's time for me to stop being quite so protective of him. The most important task may have fallen to your class, but the rest of us will still be joining the fight as well. We'll keep the Imperial Guardsmen out of your hair, so you can focus on your own battles, so you'd better not let us down. Naturally, we'll be able to fight with confidence knowing we've got good people covering our backs, you included. Don't presume that I'm doing this to help you. My main concern is that you save His Majesty, and Elise, of course. I can't stand the thought of her being imprisoned a moment longer. She's far too lovely for that, and to be your sister. Believe me, I want to rescue her. Still, while I appreciate the sentiment, you know who else she's far too lovely for? You. So don't even think of trying to cozy up to her. Do you have to be so menacing and overprotective every time I bring her up? I was trying to show my concern. Yeah, what's wrong with you, Rean? It's not like you're letting that happen after all. It's her choice. It's her choice. Alright. Down a floor. Oh, I need to also fix my weapons. Last night I once again laid bare my burning desires to Vincent. Do you know what he told me? He told me that he would give me his answer after this operation is over. That's an indirect marriage proposal if I've ever heard one. Oh, Vincent, I knew you've always felt the same way I did. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Vincent's going to lead the charge, hoping to be... I'm out of here! Can I... Is this really an option for more blade? But I don't want to lose my positive win record. I was talking to Elisa last night, and we decided that if we both return from this operation safely, we're going to hold a big part of the academy. Every student is to be invited, of course, regardless of class. The faculty too. Sounds like it'd be one heck of a party. But saying if makes it sound like you're not planning on returning from this operation safely. I suppose you're right. Then let me rephrase. When we inevitably return safely after this operation, we're inevitably throwing a massive party. They do say success stems from the mind after all. Perfect. She's gotten tougher since I first met her. I'm sure spending time with Elisa is to thank for that. There are a lot of preparations that need to be made for a party like that to happen. Food, for instance, could be an issue. Even if Salifa and Celestine were to work together, they only know so many recipes. If only there was a book full of them that I could somehow get my hands on. Okay, maybe let's scale it back a bit. You don't necessarily have to think of the specifics until after the operation. Oh, yes, I suppose you're right. Right now I should focus my mind and energy on the task at hand. We'll make this operation a resounding success. Naturally. But it might not hurt to keep the fact that she's looking for a ton of recipes in the back of my mind. If I could gather up a bunch of good ones for her, I'm sure that'd help her keep her mind on the operation proper. Cook the remaining stuff, give her the recipe book. Cool. We no longer have anything to fear. My graceful spearmanship shall cleave even the winds in my way to ribbons and cut a path to safety for the hostages. Onward, my dear sister. Onward, my capable servant. Together we shall show the world what the illustrious Flawed family is truly capable of. With pleasure, Master Vincent. Damn, I got it correct the first time. Of course, the moment he does anything respectable, he goes and bubbles his heroic speech. I originally learned how to fight with a pistol in order to act as a bodyguard for Master Vincent and Lady Ferris. The training was grueling, but the alternative was having to share the task of serving them with another, which I simply could not abide. That's some devotion. But of course, can you think of anyone more worthy of devotion than Master Vincent and Lady Ferris? I, for one, cannot. As long as I draw breath, I will do everything possible to keep them safe. You do that. Well, let's go to the actual shop, he says as he goes into the medic room. I've set up the infirmary and will be taking care of any students who get injured today. While I pray my services won't be needed, if anyone does get hurt, I have everything I need to treat them right away. As inexperienced as I am, I feel as though this is the best way I can contribute, and perhaps the reason I'm here at all. I don't want us to be missing a single student when we return to the academy, so I'll do everything I can to prevent that. You sell anything new yet? No. If she started selling, like, those powders, then I think everyone would be buying, right? Giving your violin some maintenance, Elliot. Heh, yeah, it always calms me down a bit. And that's exactly what I need to do with how nerve-wracking the thought of going out to rescue His Majesty is. And that's the task we've been given, so we need to try. For him, Elise, and even Makis' dad. I'll say, but I'm sure we'll be just fine. This is the best way for us to help your dad protect the nation too. I suppose you're right. There are a ton of people counting on us. There's no way we're going to let them down. No way at all. Rean, don't tell me. You actually caught the legendary Yumi's guardian. That's right. It wasn't easy, though, let me tell you. No great catch ever is. That's just incredible. I've never even seen it, let alone had a chance to land it. So it was a mutation of a gladiator. Must have been quite the sight when you fish it up, that's for sure. Still, I'd say that now you're truly worthy of the title of Platinum Angler. It's an incredibly rare honor. The only other people with it are myself, my brother, and his Elite Four. The Elite Four? That's like half the people I know who actually fish. It's rare, trust me. There are a lot of fishermen out there. And hey, that title earns you this nice little bonus too. It's all yours. Should be handy with all the fighting you do. Master Quartz, Orochi. Well, it's just like one strong Master Quartz. Thanks so much, Kenneth, for this and all the support you've given me to reach this point. Don't worry about it. Support's free and I've got plenty of it. Now you're a Platinum Angler, you've got access to a whole new slew of prizes. Just keep on trading in your points. With pleasure. Oh, yeah. Right, no, these were the ones we got before anyway. So he's got a completely new one. Oh. I'll take it. I was hoping he would, but I thought he gave me the rewards straight away there. Sounds like today's operation is going to be a real doozy. I don't think I've got a lot to contribute, but if I figure out something I can do, I'll be sure to do it. I don't want this war causing any more damage to this country's fish or its fishing spots. So do I give that big spell to? I mean, at some point, I'm going to want to switch off detection, right? Get Maelstrom on him. Gives him quite a nice bump, doesn't it? Oh, we need domination, but we're setting up for that, aren't we? Did I forget to even go to the hot spring? I've given you domination. Oh, you don't even need to because you've got 200 CP. No, you don't. Why do you have 200 CP? Why does Fee not have 200 but everyone else has? At this rate, it's looking like the last day of the year might be the longest. You should get a good square meal in while you can. You're going to want to face the day in peak condition. I feel like a party will be in order once this is all over and we're back at the academy. Sure, right, well, first of all, we need to buy. So we needed to buy Civic Tomato. Let's buy 5. And liquor. Let's buy 5. Used a bit more of our cash. Then, it's cooking time. Rean on his own first, then?
Let's give this a try. Wow, people can actually eat this.
Dazzling hot pot is made. Elisa.
All right, let's get started. Made by yours truly.
And we've got the best one. Seasonal hot pot's made, so one more to fill out. I'll come back to it in a second because this is where our people are. I need to go to the bridge to change party, right? So we need someone who's going to be terrible at it. Million. I said that and then I didn't even bother.
Don't blame me if you croak. Death tolls in the thousands.
I love her one. It's so good. CP plus 125 or near death. Oh my god, the hellish hot pot. Hey, you might have a really good time, but you might also nearly die. Death tolls in the thousands. Well, that is everything cooked. Our recipe book is clean. Who do we have in? I think it was that. We had Elisa, didn't we? Oh well. Back to the kitchen. Death tolls in the thousands. Right, give you the hellish hot pot. We're gonna hand over all peculiar dishes. Oh dear, I'm so stuffed I don't think I could eat another bite. Thank you for bringing me all of that, Rean. Every bite was delicious. I can't believe she actually ate all of that stuff. Or is she still conscious for that matter? Are you sure your stomach's feeling okay, Margarita? We actually kind of used some of those dishes to weaken monsters. Oh, now you mention it, some of it was a little more stimulating than I had initially experienced. Or expected. My stomach will prevail. Love is always the most important ingredient, so as long as you added lots of that, I'll be fine. Love. Right. Glad to hear it, I guess. Anyway, I think that's about everything I'll be able to bring you. Why, thank you. I feel like you've expanded my cooking horizons, introduced me to a new world of flavor. Now I'll be able to marry my nigh betrothed, Vincent, the greatest food he's ever eaten, morning, noon, and night. I do hope this can adequately express my appreciation. What a chaos, quartz. Thanks, we should get some real use out of this. I feel like I've just thrown poor Vincent under the train by helping her out. What's I can afford a course such as this is far too meager a reward after you've assured me a blissful marriage. Well, it's near scandalous for a maiden such as I. Perhaps I should supplement it with a kiss on the cheek, of course. I do wish to save myself, my Vincent. I'll just take the quartz, thanks. Yeah, thank you. She should say that while using an S-craft laser, you're right. Death tolls in the thousands! No, it's in the millions. You've just destroyed a planet. Okay, what is our newest quartz? It's just a rare. Elements inflict on foes last 2 more turns. Now that's good. That's something we do like. And something that would be really good on Reanish. But then, so many things are good on Rean anyway. So, what to do? I mean, Dragon Vision is something I'd probably switch out and put the Chaos Gem on instead, maybe. Rean's the one who generally does stats effects after all. For me, anyway. Hey, I got some superb dish for you. We're having out in the kitchen today, make sure everything runs smoothly for today's operation. Never thought of my time making those packed lunches with Laura would end up helping me out with the war effort. If you're hungry, help yourself. You wouldn't want hunger pangs distracting you in the middle of an operation this big. I'll give you this. We're gonna hand over all superb dishes. I never would have expected that you'd bring me all of these. I don't know what to say except thank you. All of the food you brought me has done wonders for my culinary skills. Good to hear. She says I fully intend on eating one of your new and improved lunchboxes. Well, Laura loved the last one I gave her at least, but I'll make sure to make an extra special one just for you. My stomach's rumbling already. Well, you can't eat it, but I did want to give you something to return the favor. Hope you like it. Impenetrable shield. Well, you sure I can have this? I mean, all I did was bring you food. That was more than enough. You set me off the right track to the Ultimate Lunchbox. I couldn't let you do all that legwork for free. Well, thanks, and good luck. Can't wait to eat it. So, impenetrable shield is standard rare. No, it's not. It's a super rare. Adamantine shield and crescent mirror. So we've seen that one. Defense plus 50, ADF 50. That's pretty good. Especially if someone has something on that already gives them crescent mirror. So, like, to be honest, I'd rather switch that out for that and get both. It'll drop him a little ATS, but it's pretty good. She's missing a course. Why? I've got to make sure I'm totally stuffed for heading out. I'm going to need the energy. It's not like anyone's going to come back to make me a nice dinner when I'm out on the battlefield, right? His logic is sound, but he could stand to eat a lot more elegantly. Composure is at its most important when the world's in shambles, after all. Indeed. Oh, you want to know your last contrast, Ruin? You got the silver prize this time. Ground bait times 3. It's something alright. I'll let you know if I want to apply again, though. Silver tail. Oh, I should have talked to you. Damn. No, we missed it. Would you manage to save his majesty? I can only imagine how legendary my new material would be. I suppose that means we've got to win today, for my sake if nobody else's. It sounds like he, the bit I caught in that was that he must have applied something to Trista Radio and they used it in the radio broadcast, is what I think was said. I think that's what I caught. Right, we still need to find the last person to give food. Isn't it wonderful how all the students are coming together to achieve something so momentous today? I get tingles all over just thinking about it. It's hard to tell. From where I'm standing, it looks just as carefree as ever. Well, for better or worse, it looks like this round is all for the marbles. Or this round is for all the marbles. I wish you all the best of luck. Go with the goddess' blessing. And remember, come back with no regrets. Thanks, instructor. No one else is in there? I've gathered all the data we need for the main event, so the only thing I have left to do is to figure out what to write about next. Not much use in a writer who doesn't have a subject, right? Indeed. While you're on the attack, Rex and I will be chronicling the operation by taking photographs of every twist and turn. Not a single shot will escape our grasp, so we couldn't afford to let one of you... Let me try this again. Not a single shot will escape our grasp. We couldn't afford to let one with you. Oh, no, it does make sense. The sentence does make sense. It's just my brain. Not a single shot will escape our grasp. We couldn't afford to let one with you putting everything on the line out there. Fine. I feel like there should be like a little cut-up. I don't know. Our job is to capture the truth, and today is the day it matters most. Sure. Got there in the end. Gotta admit, I didn't expect anyone else to ask me to help out with your Divine Knight's fancy new sword. Still, glad we got it all sorted out. Just in time too, thanks, Instructor Makarov. I never would have guessed that you were one of Professor Schmidt's disciples, or even a student from the Institute. That was on purpose. I tried to keep my mouth shut about all this stuff. Schmidt used to have me help him out on weapons research, which, as you can imagine, I got sick of real quick. That's why I decided to get the hell out of there and move to another school over in Heimdall. Even then, the whole Schmidt's disciple thing ended up getting me involved in all sorts of nonsense I didn't care about. I was sick and tired of that too, so I bailed and ended up at Falls. Wow, sounds like you've had a pretty dramatic education, to say the least. Welcome to adulthood. Welcome to adulthood indeed. If you ask me, the real winners in life are the people who don't give up no matter how bad things get. Think about it. Our academy, its chess clubs, both are winners in their own rights. Let's show the Alliance our passion, our school spirit, and our refusal to ever give up. We can do this. That we can. Hi, Beryl. Not even my crystal ball can tell me what's to come. You could say that my predictions have been clouded in a sense. And yet here you are, with hardened convictions as clear as day. The entire nation cowers, and yet you stay fearless. If you can keep worry from clouding your actions, I'm certain you will be the key to our future. I feel like it's time to go kill a boss. We need to go kill something. I think we've checked out this floor now, at the very least. Still one more goodie to get by giving in food that we've got, plus the food there. Well, I've already got the food, so I can just give her this now, yeah? Hey, Ferris, I've got something to show you. Rean showed Ferris his recipe book. Look at all of these. Have you been writing all these down yourself? Yeah, I've been collecting them for a pretty long time now. I think there are enough of them to make your party a success. Without a doubt, I'll have to start copying all of these down right away. Knock yourself out. Ferris furiously copied all the recipes from Rean's recipe book, lightly breaking a few speed records in the process. Perfect. Between your recipes, the cooking book club's help, and Swiffer and Celestine, we should have a vast selection of food on offer. I must admit that I'm rather impressed. I certainly didn't expect you to present me with so many recipes. Think nothing of it. Hopefully you'll now be able to focus all your efforts on the operation instead of being distracted by party planning. I never would have allowed something so trivial to hinder my concentration in the first place. Still, I do feel as though I underestimated you somewhat. In light of that and your hard work, I want you to have this. Genesis Master Course. A Master Course? This one's pretty wild looking too. It's a cutting edge one that my family sent to me. I would use it myself, but I imagine that you'd be able to draw out its full potential much more effectively. It's a very capable course, so I hope that it becomes a valuable asset in your battles today. Thanks. Can't wait to see what it can do. Anyway, good luck today. Likewise. Together we will make this operation a success, and the party after it an even greater one. I always feel like I've been bombarded with too many Master Courses. And I've barely ever switched. Genesis. Attacks activates more as HP decreases. Attacks craft deal critical damage. So, is that a 20% chance for it to activate when you're high and 8% when you're kind of low? By the look of it. Seems that way-ish. Seems a pretty good one. Again, it's a very balanced one. So you gotta wonder if it's like that, but a better upgrade of that one. I do wonder. So the Opal Hulk Factory. Got a couple of weapons to customize. Oh, got some more. Oh yeah! Hey there, busy getting ready. There's not much time left until the operation begins, so if there's anything you need to do, do it now. Well, one thing I need is to make sure my equipment and Arcus are in top condition. There's not a doubt in my mind that Crow and the Ashen Knight would be there, so I can't go in unprepared. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they were. Alright, sounds like a plan, Rean. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that. It's a shame there isn't any more Zamurian ore left. I could have made good use of it. How so? Well, remember how I was using it to customize your weapons earlier this year? That was the most I could do at the time. Making Valamar's new Tachi gave me tons of practice on handling Zamurian ore. So at this point, I'm confident I can do more than customize an existing weapon. I can make a new one from scratch. Really? That sounds amazing. The more powerful weapons we have, the better. Unfortunately, though, we used all of the ore you brought back, and I do mean all of it. I don't even have the tiniest fraction left to play with anymore. If you had any, even a few small fragments I could put together, I'd be able to do it. But as things stand, actually I do have some on me. You do? Awesome! Well, as soon as you've decided what you want me to make with it, let me know. I'll be here waiting. It's valuable stuff though, so make sure to think long and hard about what you want to use it on. Well, I've only got one full ore, so of course it's going to be your weaponry. Zamurian ore Tachi of yours was one hell of a project. Still, I promised Crow I'd make it back at Orc's fort, and I wasn't about to let him down. Well, that's where my part in all this ends. It's all up to you now. You've done more than enough already. Thank you, George. I'll be sure to smack Crow's city with it, drag him back here. I've got no doubt you will after all you've been through. Well, I've got some final engine checks to do before the operations begin. But if you need a bit of an Arcus checkup, I can play Doctor. Right, customize. Zamurian ore shard. Gurren. Hyo. Gurren is what we've currently got equipped. Hyo is the next stage. Gives us crit 10% and a boost of 180 damage. A longsword that turns passion to strength. Seems like if we get Zamurian ore shard from every one of these quests, we'll also be able to build another weapon. Which, to be honest, is always going to be like that, isn't it? Because super strong lady with a big weapon makes a lot of sense. But first, for you. Apart from that, I was here to actually customize some normal weapons. Lionel. Lionel. How much material I still got? Still got quite a lot. Thank you very much. Fancy new weaponry. Rean is even stronger than before. There's still quite a lot of people to speak to down here. I think I'm going to avoid them for now. What a time for your gun, for my gun to be having problems. Gonna have to go get George to take a look at it. Alright, to the bridge. I need to do those trainings.
Where do you want to go?
Give me here first.
Leave it to me.
Right, we're going to make sure we have 200 CP and are healed up to maximum, because we're not currently. And this party is good for what I want to do. Let's go, because we've been talking, and again, this is the reason I leave stuff like this for other times. Let's break it up a little bit by fighting a gigantic thing. Shall we? Or we could look at Gaius in his pants. What do you prefer? Wow, the amount of people in the chat saying Gaius in his pants. I never knew you liked Gaius so much in his pants. I can't believe these guys, YouTube. Right, what are we doing? Up over there. Return the courageous. And then we fly ever a little bit closer. We fly a little bit closer.
Where do you want to go?
Where do I want to go?
Full speed ahead.
Where the hobbits are going. Of course. We haven't got domination on Rean currently, but we don't need it for a battle like this. So what I'll quickly do is I will stick in... Not the Wrath Gem. Chaos. 25 extra strength. Not bad. Also...
Let's ride.
Tower bike! I hope I don't break down. I might need a tower. Or I could change the paint back and be riding on the bicycle. I could write chest jokes, come on. I can write the chest jokes, no problem. Why are you all booing? You love the chest jokes. You're just all gits, that's what you are. That was terrible. That's what chest joke quality is, though. Millimeter? God, you think that's much better? Warning! I mean, I know it's here, so don't really have to think too much about the whole warning aspect of it all. It's a big bad monster. So terrible that Falcom probably approves. Indeed. Well, hello, big beastie. I'm going to cast lots of spell reflection on you and hope that you cast spells. If not, I'm going to run at you and hope for the best. I'm glad you don't try to bite my head off while I approach. Well, it's going first.
This one looks really tough. Be careful.
Okay, it might be more predisposed to melee. So I might just run at it.
Now!
I'll back you up.
My turn.
Tell me you're still in range of Noble Command.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave it to
Of
me.
course.
Right. Keep it up, everyone.
So begins a world of setup. Maybe don't cast a spell. Please just hit Rean. Excellent. Now we need to cast Shining on
Too
Rean.
slow. My turn.
And so it begins. No 80 delay.
Now.
But we do have Crescent Mirror just in case he casts any spells. If only we had feet. Oh, Poison Bath.
Too slow.
Never mind, Rean doesn't want to be attacked ever now.
Let's go, everyone.
Understood.
He's only got, what, like 15, 25% evasion maybe? Maybe 30%.
Of course.
Well, we got one big spell out. We got our stuff back. What are you weak to, sir? Oh, we don't know yet, do we?
Analyzing the enemy's vitals. Analysis
The
complete.
lizard's cryptid. Countless parasitic spores in its body spread toxic gases that's ravaged its surroundings. We've already done 30k damage without even really trying, so that's not too bad. Of course, very hard to delay in the one. Not Rean's on 0 arts. We know what we're casting there then. No, it'll end up messed up anyway, so it won't end up on the 0 arts, will it? It was looking too good for a second. What are you weak to? Oh, the spells I don't have, great. I mean, I do have Yggdrasil. Can I just cast another Resonant Beat?
Keep it up, everyone.
And then see where the turn orders end up after this.
My turn. Huh.
Let's call forth my extra speed. So this puts Eustace on a 0 arts. The guy I want to cast Noble Command. Damn it. Does he have one? Does he have a special spell? I think he does, doesn't he?
Thanks.
I'd like to point out he doesn't actually need any EP. He didn't use any.
Let's move.
And
Now
here
our
they come.
chance.
I'll back you up.
Rean's actually going to run out of his extra
Let's
strength,
move.
I think. Because he's just gone so many times that Noble Command's worn off. He's lost his speed now.
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
Did we just get 2 AT delays? I think these
I'll
cryptids
handle this.
are doomed. With strength plus ATS down 50% for 5 turns, even though it's only be 1. Sure. We like to cast big crazy spells. He does have ATS up double. I'd love a cup of tea. My wife asking in the chat again. Thank you very much. Whenever those numbers comes in, I'm just like, why use physical attackers? Every time something like that happens, physical. Who would choose a physical attack? It'd be silly. Should I just use this anyway, or just wait for a 0 arts?
Arcus activate.
Whatever.
It's my turn.
It is, because he's going to get his EP back anyway. I mean, he's not that weak to fire. He's a bit down on the fire side of things. Which is all a bit of a shame. I'm thinking, what can I cast here to really help out? I guess Phantom Phobia.
Now.
Phantom Phobia will be damn good. This is spell weakness too, so 24k.
Here I go. Ah! Now's our chance.
Sadly, no AT delay, but Rean's still got another
It's
move
my
before
turn.
everything happens anyway. I need more noble commands, my friends.
Arcus activate.
Allow me.
Oh!
Try this.
Something happened on the right there, but it kind of failed. Have I used every lost art? No, I have one more lost art on Laura. I like that sound, the bass drop on the sun descending. Do you think, as a cryptid, they go, "You've defeated my brethren and got their powerful spells"? How do you think it enrages them that we've killed so many? Still did 41k. Without a crit. This poor guy.
Very well.
What did he do to deserve this, you know?
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave it to me.
Well, yeah, we needed to cast a Shine to Rean.
My turn.
Rean can go again, yeah?
Ah! Now's our chance.
We are not picking up any AT delays anymore.
Here I go. Arcus activate. Ha!
It's my turn.
81k HP. Steering Sun Gem has lost its radiance, as Lost Art can't be used again. See, I never got to see that bit. Up to now. It's too bad that doesn't gift any CP over. Because that's what I'm looking for at this point. I'm like kind of going in my head. If I could get something that gives some extra CP to people, life'd be really good.
Try this.
I would like Rean to be able
My
to
turn.
use his special to kill this guy, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen in terms of like the max level. But again, we hit
back you
another
up.
80 delay. Thank you, honey.
I'll handle this.
And now what do we do? What else are you weak to? I guess we could just do another noble
Now's
command.
our chance. Don't let it pass.
That gets
Okay,
Rean
ready?
double strength.
Here I go.
Technically, we can gift Rean a bit of stuff by using Serene Blessing on him.
Blessing of the moon.
Thanks.
I'm trying to set up here.
Let's move. Ha! Now's our chance.
Still needs a couple more turns.
I'll back you up.
Okay.
Just wondering what I could do to...
Arcus activate.
That gives... Yes, he'll get his CP up by next turn now. But will it be enough?
Here I go.
200 CP, 46k HP, double strength. It's time to use Termination/Dawn.
My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way. Termination/Dawn! That's that. Let's keep moving.
I mean... It's still not quite Richard's S-Craft though, sadly. Defeat the Cryptid Lindbaum! Roaring Dragon Gem is obtained. Well, he was destroyed. Poor guy. What is this gem? Roaring Dragon Gem is for Earth, Water, and Wind. So not in any of your slots. That gives Tempestuous Roar. Technically, I could put that on you and maybe move that on someone else then. I mean, Recuriar is pretty good though. Not that I've actually had to use it. Switch you around like that a little bit, eh? Maybe switch to there. What about that? That's a pretty heavy Lost Ark setup now across that party. Pretty set up. So what is this Lost Ark? Tempestuous Roar. Ooh, CP plus 100, regen 30 CP for 3 turns. Roaring Dragons in the Earth Vein grant power. It's another support one, but just be able to get 100 CP and basically it's 190 CP. It's pretty tasty. Of course it uses all the EP, but that's why you use it on a Lost Ark turn. Really, isn't it? Well! Cryptid, defeated. Let's continue to check out the ship. Gave that one to Laura, did you? Like I gave the healing one to Laura, didn't I? Technically, I think the health boost is actually more useful. I mean, use that in a fight and that health is just there. It's pretty good. Right, so let's continue to check out the Courageous, because that's where we're at, because we need to do more trials. I never cared about this war, how it would end, but now I realize that if it drags on, I'll have nowhere I can just sit and focus on my art. So you need to succeed. I don't want to live in a world where I can't return to my atelier. As always, let me know if your knight needs any upgrades. You basically say the same thing every time. I imagine Vita's going to be waiting for us over in Heimdall too. She's guided Crow and his Azure Knight this far. I can't imagine she'll stop now. Well, there's no way I'll let her beat us. Don't worry, there's no chance. We all believe in you, Emma. I know you won't let us down. I'll try not to. So will Celine, I'm sure. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you've got, I guess. I refuse to let Vita defeat us. And if we work together, she won't. Now that his blade's done, Valamar's in absolute peak condition. The difference between victory and defeat rests on your skills as an awakener. I think you've got what it takes to beat that cocky punk at his knight. I've got more than that. Just watch. He won't beat me again. I'll hold you to that. Right, we now got to complete the stuff on board the ship, as in the training missions, so we've got at least 5 of them to do. So that's the famous Ashen Knight. So cool. I can't believe you can make something like that move. Good luck today, Rean. Also, I kind of wanted Celine to mention something about mine and Emma's progressing relationship. Horse. Lambert really is a horse expert. They're all in tip-top condition and ready for battle now. We're going to use them to confuse the enemy and take a bit of pressure off of you. You better make this thing a success. That goes for Eustace too. Preparations for the operation are proceeding stupendously. Look, even Whitcomb steeled himself for the upcoming battle. Watch and be amazed as we dash across the battlefield and gallantly rescue His Majesty the Emperor. Sure. You and your weird dreams. Your weird horsey dreams. Oh, now I remember the thing I forgot to do when I was... No, I didn't forget to do it. I did do it. Yeah. So we checked out the shops. It's conference floor. There's someone we have to give foodstuffs. Who was it again? I imagine the Alliance will deploy their most capable warriors in divisions near Heimdall. Meaning Brigadier General Bardius and General Aurelia will likely be right on the front lines. Though that's not really my concern. We'll just have to leave them to the armored divisions, I suppose. Why do you sound so wistful? Don't tell me you actually want to fight them. Just a little bit. Maybe it's the Arcade in me. I swear the rational part of me does understand that I wouldn't stand a chance against them as I am. Why I'd feel ashamed of that? The only way I'll one day reach their level is by focusing on the task before me. Yeah, I suppose you're right. We'll get there one step at a time. And yes, it is Bridget. But it's finding her. That's the problem. Zeno and Leo always taught me that my loyalties are always shifting on the battlefield. Today's foes is tomorrow's friend. Today's family is tomorrow's target. And they were right. Never thought I'd have to fight them, but here we are. And you're sure you're set on doing this? Yep, that's how Jaegers have to be. This battle is no different than any of the others we fought, so let's go. Well, at least for today, you've got me by your side. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, let's get this out of the way first. Alright, we got Fee with a Domination Gem. We've got everyone 200 CP. We've got Sarah with a new weapon. So just Fee alone should be able to take him out, I think. I'm guessing you're not max CP at the moment. So maybe I'll go this. So we just want to wipe them.
Here they come.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
Too slow.
Right, Fee dodged, but Fee also got a crit.
Dare you!
And they all were going first,
Your
so
turn.
I feel like I had to go to work there.
We're finished. Full speed ahead.
As long as that counter didn't count to take my damage away, this is the first craft slash attack of the match, and it's on a critical. So that should kill them all.
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
Thank you very much. Hit level 5 range training by using a physical attack. Spectacular! I can't believe you even managed to clear level 5, but range is physical, Sam. Yes, you know what I meant. You and your classmates never cease to amaze. Here, take these. They're the least I can do for such an incredible job. 10 new material. Just like the cross, combat training is all about improving one step at a time and constant practice to keep off the rust. So if you ever want to challenge yourself again, I'll be right here. You guys are unbelievable. I can't believe you were able to clear all 5 levels of our training program. What you see, you're resting in the bath repeatedly. It's really good. Class 7 never disappoints. Well, on behalf of the both of us, congratulations. I guess it helped everyone out in the end. Watching you guys work so hard was kind of motivational for us too. We're going to have to buckle down our own training or you guys will be showing us up. That's all well and good, but perhaps we should give them their reward before we jump into our own training regimen? Here, please accept this. We received a Cypher Master Quartz. Hold on, a Master Quartz? It's the same one Crow used to use too. He used to give these out to students who showed a special aptitude at the Academy's shooting range. Given your performance, I'd say you've more than earned it. I'm sure being used by a capable owner would make it happier too. Yep, smiling already. It's a good one too, so make sure you get some proper use out of it. We will. You two have been too kind. Just keep working hard for us, alright? The harder we all work, the sooner we can get back to club practice at the academy. That's obviously what we're doing. So, even though we use the S-Break for Thingamabob, it should keep it available for us. So, we now need to use... Rean's only on 23 CP. Technically, I kind of would like to rest up on this one as well. And take another bath. But we should be able to fight the first lot straight up. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be worried about that. Especially... yeah. If I just give her domination and let her do basically the role that we have done before. That should work too, right? The villa's going to be guarded by the Noble Alliance's most elite forces. What? Me afraid? Not a chance. I fear no one. Really? The two of us have received first-rate training in the art of fencing as well before we entered the academy too. If we find alongside Patrick during the operation, we have no intention of dragging him down. I'll be lending Loggins a hand in here from now on. We don't have much time until the operation starts, but I think you'll find the training to be more than worth your time. If you only doubt your skills, by all means give it a try. I've got to make the combat shell especially ruthless just for you. That's not the sort of thing you should say with a smile on your face. Right. If you're in the mood for training, don't be shy about asking. We can keep going until the operation starts if you like. Training does increase our likelihood of survival after all. More than can only be a good thing. Besides, I need all of you to stay alive so I can get my revenge for yesterday's defeat. Now I'm not sure I want to come back in one piece. Right, so you want to give level 4 close combat training a try, do you? What do you say we get started now? Give it a go. So Rean, Laura. Probably not useless. Actually, good old Million. This should be good.
Okie doke, let's get started.
Right, win without using arts, win without using items.
Here I go.
We never use arts. Oh, Rean just got 50 CP gain. Alright, these guys are able to be fainted, delayed, and more. Combat shell type F2. Do we get a scan on these guys for once, maybe?
Burn to ash. Fall!
80 delay with that.
An opening!
I'll handle it.
Let's get one. Where is it on the list? An improved fighter type combat shell made for training, which specializes in close range combat.
Righto!
Righto!
Witness the fruits of my training!
No items. I wanted to get the scan! God damn it!
You still have a lot of training to do.
Shut up, Laura. You're mocking me now. Well, I guess it was a little too tough for you. No, it wasn't too tough. We killed him in one shot. Damn it! To the bridge! We need to go to the baths. Don't ask why.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me.
This is why I shouldn't bother scanning. Especially because I'd have got the scan on the next go, because I was going to use Rean's Termination / Dawn to take the rest out. I was going to use Laura on the first lot, and then... Damn it. I've got it by the Dragon Vision, wouldn't I? Ah! Right, back up we go. Well, I'm obviously Forful said it better than I ever can. That I'm a foolishly foolish fool. And I am Forful. Awful Forful. I'm an idiot! Right, gonna have to make sure my blade's in perfect condition while I can. It's been a long time coming, but these nobles are gonna get what they deserve. They won't even see us coming. It's time to make them pay for all the shit they've pulled. Kavanaugh Loggins, that scary expression you used to wear all the time as the first years come back. We second years need to conduct ourselves calmly and gracefully, even while slaying our foes. You both seem pretty damn scary to me. Right, let's go again. I didn't fail, I killed them in one shot. That's not what failure means. Just pointing that out.
Okie doke, let's get started.
Here I go.
Witness the fruits of my training!
After this, you have 4 cities like a few other places to talk to. I know. The final sweep is the final sweep. We've still got quests to do. We don't have recruitments to do. But I know that we've got a lot to do.
We should keep going.
Law with domination is quite dominating. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that was an impressive performance. Thanks for the 8U material, great. Nothing to do now but set all their abilities to their maximum to see how you fare. It'll be anything but easy, but I think it should be educational. Okay, undertake level 5. Are we going to get another Master Quartz here? I don't know, but I've just realised that I'm probably reaching the U material cap again. 8.5 currently. We need to dump some. Okay. I guess we'll take the Elisa colouring for now. I mean, we've got one of these already. I guess I need to upgrade some attachments or something. Na. What was there before? Yeah, I remember. Right, Rean. I need you to take out a hell of a lot of guys. All the hella guys. Just kill a load of guys for me, will you, Rean? Be a bud. Level 5 close combat training, you say? My, you are bold. Should we get started? Sure. Rean, Laura, V, Milliam. They may be level 120.
Okie doke, let's get started.
I want that critical.
Let's move.
But we know no matter what, Rean's got enough and he has to go on this turn anyway, so... Domination, termination, / storm.
Leave ignorance and light the way.
Termination slash.
No. Sakura, morning moon.
My turn.
They didn't die.
Come on, Lammy! Transform! Setting target. Selecting cannon, fire! We rule!
Thousands of casualties.
Yeah, you didn't stand a chance!
Milliam's happy at least. Alright, so that gives us 6 times 10. I expected your team would get demolished, but you certainly showed me. I pushed those shells to their limits too. I didn't think it'd last more than a few seconds. They didn't last more than a few seconds because S-Crafts exists. Well, in light of survival, please take your hard-earned reward. U Material 10. Should you ever feel like taking some of these challenges again, do let me know. I'm always happy to help you train. We just got 16 more U Materials. Holy shit, you guys actually managed to beat all 5 levels of our training program. We're both very impressed. Although, given that you defeated our order back at the academy, I think I would have been slightly disappointed if you didn't. It definitely wasn't easy, that's for sure. Can't deny the experience honed my skills, though. Cuts and bruises aside, we do appreciate you doing this for us. Thanks a bunch, you two. You guys are so honest and polite, I don't even know how to respond. You know, it doesn't hurt to be a snarky asshole every once in a while, right? Hell, I do it all the time. He's just saying that because he doesn't want to admit how he feels. He's thrilled that the academy has so many talented first-year combatants, even outside the fencing club. I'd be really thrilled if you shut up. It's an honor to hear that. Oh, stop your sulking and give it to them already. They knew all along anyway. I'm fine. Here, Rean, take this. Chevalier. How'd you get hold of a Master Quartz? I know when I was out raising hell for the Alliance back before you brought me on board. Figured I'd hang on to it until I found someone who could use it properly. It's supposed to be very powerful, which is why it's so popular with military officers like Major Nightheart. I originally thought the Logins or I should use it since I didn't want it to just sit around unused, but if this training has shown me anything, so you and your classmates are much better candidates for that. It's very high praise coming from you, so thank you very much. We'll be sure to put it to good use. Hey, didn't you hear me earlier when I said to cut back on the whole polite shtick? No thanks needed, man. Helping us get through today is more than enough. When we do return to the academy, I'll be looking forward to seeing how much you've improved firsthand, blade to blade. Anytime. Still 3 more quests to do, though. Right, so that's 2 down. This one's the art one where we can't use the S-crafts, right? So that changes things entirely. So again, we're reaching near cap of view material at 91. So I'm gonna bop down here because I'm wondering if I can get some stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm after. I'll make 2, thank you. That's where I can spend some. Get the casters maxed out. Structure Sarah's been left behind a little bit here, hasn't she? And we are dry-ish. Back to the shop. Alright, so then we go trade. And we get the ridiculously stupidly powerful spell. I bought 2. At the moment, Emma does not have Clem Solarium, but I'm pretty sure if her Master Quartz maxes out, she'll probably get that as a spell anyway. So I've got basically one for Eustace and one for Elliot. But I could give one to her as of now anyway. Plus, they could just nuke with, like, Divine Salvation, etc. I mean, Silver Bell, is that redundant when I've got cast too? I do wonder at times, you know. Maybe Breeze is redundant when I've got that on. That gives her Courier as well. But if I'm casting, like, Clam Solarium, I'll try it without. See how that works. You've got Yggdrasil, Water Bell, Holy Breath, which you... I mean, I've got that for your speed, to be honest. Like, I feel like the extra speed is a really strong stat. But it's mainly how fast she is because she's just using the Mirage Bell, Silver Bell, just to completely wreck. Whereas she doesn't have that so much. He's a lot faster, but she generally takes more turns. Or at least that's the way I've been seeing it anyway. Hellfire, you got Yaksha. F4 wins. Alright, I'll give this to you for now then. Instead of Grim Butterfly, maybe. So this one could be a bit more of a difficult one. We'll see how this works out. This could be my stumbling block. I'm a bit worried about the arts one. Because of course the other ones are just simply Domination, Quartz, Wreck. This will be a little bit different. If you need any arts training before you head out, we're the guys to talk to. Training or not though, I'm sure you'll be just fine. You build up so much experience you can handle anything. We'll be going out to fight too, but saving His Majesty falls squarely on you, so good luck. Alright, let's... Sarah's going to be my other one. And now you've got the Black Bell. Yeah, we're changing that for... Chrono Drive, yep, that's what I want. Speed's now 102. Her job is now to cast that, I think. So she's going to speed up the others, and then the others are going to nuke. That's what I'm planning. One of them's going to be casting ATS up with Clem Solarian. One's going to be... One, they're going to... Oh, whatever. One needs to do Shining, which will be... One's going to cast Shining. Who's got Shining? Not Shining. Fortuna. So you'll cast Fortuna on the first turn. You cast... Crescent Mirror. You just cast a spell. You just start nuking. And Sarah will be casting Speed. I think that's how we're going to do things anyway. We'll figure it out as we go along, surely. Right. I made a few adjustments to the combat shells myself. They're also lovely. I just had to teach them lots of very powerful arts. Seeing them develop was so fulfilling. Just like growing flowers. And she's the only person who will ever draw that parallel. I really appreciate it. Can't wait to get some practice in before the operation gets underway. By all means, give them a shot. You can spare the time. Arts training level 4. You want to undertake level 4 arts training? In that case, how would you like to get started now? Sure thing. We've got to clear our list after all. Can't use crafts, remember?